Okay, I'm doing something different here today. Don't know how the audio is going to be, don't know what this is going to look like. I'm doing this from my phone. Normally use my iPad when I do a live stream. So hopefully this is all right, but this is just going to be a quick little live stream today, just because I wanted to make a little announcement, update, I guess, because I normally, somebody's here. I normally have been putting up vlogs on Saturdays, and I've decided to make a little change with that. So I've decided to make a little change with my upload days. Hello, Gina. How's it going? Well, hello from Humboldt. There's a few of you here now. 3 generations. How's it going? I really want this just to be a real quick live stream because I don't know if I can hear you. Hey, JR. I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you, obviously. And I just want to make a little update. I started to say this. No, I should just start over. I'm making a little change. Hey, Joe Dirt. How's it going, man? It is cloudy. I've decided to make a little change. I've normally been uploading videos on Saturday and Saturday evenings, and I think the evenings are working, but I don't think the weekends are working out that well. So I decided I'm going to switch my days to Thursday. And can you hear me, actually? Hey, Amy, how's it going? Can anybody actually hear me? Rocky Mountain High, how's it going? Aloha? Okay, great. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. And Peter and Nell. Awesome. Good, thank you. I have a slightly different setup here. I normally don't use my phone. I use my iPad, and I have a little more information on the screen that I can see. And I can look at my phone and actually see what's going on in real time, but I can't do that this time. Anyway, so just wanted to do a quick live stream. We're not going to do a extended one like I usually end up doing, where I stay on for an hour and a half or 2 hours or something, but I just wanted to let everybody know, since I have been putting up videos on Saturdays the last several months, that's going to change, at least for the short term here. It's going to change. I think weekdays are probably better. Thank you, Princess. I think weekdays are probably better for my vlogs. So I think the new upload day will be Thursday. So the same long-term content that I normally have, the same long-term or long-form vlogs of my day would be, instead of Saturday, will now be on Thursday. And I'm gonna say, hey Sean, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's not raining at the moment, but almost. Hey Gloria. So I think Thursday will be a better day, and I'm probably gonna do it at about the same time. So it'd be 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Seems to be a good time, and yeah, and then. Hopefully I can add another day during the week. Hey Otter. Hey Chattanooga, how's it going, Lena? I'm having some technical issues with my iPad, and that's what's brought me here to Bellevue. Bellevue is where I bought my phone, my iPhone 11 Pro Max that I use to record all of my content with, and then I don't have a laptop. I edit everything on my iPad, and the iPad has been a huge pain. It's out of storage basically, and I've erased everything I can possibly erase on it. Hey Watts, Thursday's good for you. That's good. I'm happy to hear Thursday's good for people. I like seeing that. So yeah, so the iPad's been a huge problem. Hey, Kent. So I came here to Bellevue to go to the Apple store and to look at Josie's, Quebec. It's one of my favorite places that I have not been to very often. I've been there a few times and that's it. I'd love to get back to Quebec one of these days. Anyway, back to the iPad story. So I went into the Apple store to look at iPads and prices and all of that, and I got some good news in the fact that I can trade my current iPad in and get some money for it. They'll give me like $300 for it for a trade-in, which is awesome. But the prices, of course, of Apple stuff is just crazy expensive, and I'm not interested in moving to another platform. I like the iPad. I like editing on the iPad. If you haven't edited on the iPad, if you haven't edited video and you are a video editor or are planning on editing video, the iPad is definitely an easy way to go, but you need a ton of storage on the iPad to do that. Buy an iPad that has as much storage as you can possibly get, because the one I have has 200 and some on the storage, and it's just not big enough. And I think I just said I erased almost everything I could off of the iPad, and I still don't have enough storage on it. You know, every so often they put updates, and there's security updates and other updates, and that just fills up the iPad. Even if you aren't storing any data on it, it just gets filled up with all these updates and things. So I guess I'm kind of at the point where I need to update the iPad, and there's no way to actually do that on an iPad. If you don't have enough storage, you got to buy another iPad with more storage. Hey Mac, how's it going? I'm doing good today. So I spent a little bit of time. Oh, you use a MacBook Pro. Nice. I'm just not interested in getting a laptop. I had a laptop years ago, and I just don't want another one. So the iPad really works. I'm a little annoyed that I'm having issues with it. But it's really kind of hampering me from being able to get videos done. There's a whole lot of issues I've been having with it. But anyway, so I took a look at what they've got, and you know, fancy new iPads are kind of expensive, so I didn't feel like buying one today, but at least I have some good news on what I would buy when I am ready to plunk down the cash. Is it your first Mac laptop? Yeah. Move away from the water. Can you not hear me well? I'm kind of surrounded by water at the moment, and there's probably going to be a lot more water coming from up above any second now. I came back to the Seattle area. Now Seattle's a little, I just felt a couple raindrops. Seattle's across the lake from where I am right now, but this is very similar to Seattle, and I came back for rain. Didn't see rain for 3 weeks, and then it's now finally raining a little bit. I don't think the locals are happy about it, but I am very happy to see the rain. That's what I came back here for. I wanted to see rain, and it's finally started to rain, and I got drenched last night. Oh, good. Okay, Mac, I'm glad to hear that. Okay. There's not a whole lot I can do. I could maybe adjust my microphone a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of happy, although it's been chilly, and I got so wet last night that I actually thought that is it the same in BC? I got so wet last night I actually considered turning my heater on, which I've put away. It's all wrapped up and put away, just because like all of my clothes are wet. Even my rain jacket. It's now a rain jacket in quotation marks because it was soaked through too. So yeah, I thought it would be good if I turned the heater on just to dry everything down, but I didn't. But I might do that tonight because I'm still kind of wet, and I think I'm gonna get wet again. Hey Mike, how's it going, man? Yeah, so I think that was all the info I wanted to get across. Things are good here. Not so great for solar lately. Aquaphobia. Florida, hey Susie. This is a nice peaceful place, Darla. Yeah. Hey Kim. Toronto. I like Toronto too. That's a good place. You're warm in Arkansas? I'm just finishing off a bag of Cafe Vita coffee, which is a local brand here in Seattle. Well, I'm in Bellevue now, but local coffee in the area. Really good stuff. Yeah, I really can't do Dropbox. I know that works great for a lot of people, but I run into issues because I just have cell service. I don't have anything else, and I'm never around Wi-Fi. Hey Terry. So Dropbox doesn't work very well for me. I do have some other cloud storage that I use, but that doesn't work well at all for me. I like the rain videos too. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I'm guessing the next vlog will be a rain video because it's going to be raining pretty soon. Yeah, it seems like all of my YouTube friends nowadays, or most of them, all have Starlink, and they have no issues with. Hey, Colette, Saskatchewan. All right. Hey, thanks, John. Or Joe. I missed the name there. I'm sorry. The chat goes a little too fast. Yeah, a lot of my friends have Starlink, and they don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. One of the other reasons I came here to the Apple Store was I haven't updated my iPad in quite a while and backed it up, because I do back all that up on iCloud. And it's almost impossible to do that with all the video that I have on my cell connection, because I just have 4G cell connection, which I use with a hotspot off of the phone. So that's it just doesn't work most of the time. So I went in the Apple Store, and it took like 10 minutes, and then I remembered I need to do my phone, so I got my phone all backed up too, which is good. But yeah, it's this is a nice place. I guess we could walk around. I was trying to plant myself where there weren't going to be a lot of people in the background, but it's kind of hard to get away from it. Yeah, there's ducks all over the place. There's one. You see that one? But I was here last night in this area, and I parked not too far away. Yeah, Starlink. I don't know. It's not even the expense of the Starlink. It's the expense kind of scares me off, but it's not even the expense of it. It's the fact that I don't have enough power to charge it, and I don't have a place to store it. It's there's a whole lot else about Starlink that I just don't really like. Yeah, it's hard for me to keep up. My brain is already getting fried. The duck is walking along with us. It probably wants to be on the live. Lots of ducks around. This was the park I was walking around in last night. I really like this park. Yeah, there's actually a Cafe Vita location, that coffee that I'm working on. They have a location here. Well, it's in a Beecher's cheese shop, but it's in the mall, which is right behind us here. Saginaw, Michigan. So, yeah, this is a really cool This is a really cool park and a really popular park. But I walked. There's a lot of cute little duckies around. I walked down there. Hey, Amon Jordan, nice, awesome. I walked way down there several blocks because Lake Washington is down there, and I was trying to get a view of Lake Washington, and I got about half a block from getting to look at Lake Washington last night, and that's when the rain came down, and then I had to walk all the way back up to the van, and I was parked way up over here. Hey, aloha girl. So I was drenched. I was drenched and cold by the time I got back to the van. But of course I made coffee and dinner, so I warmed up quite quickly. But yeah, this is a great park here in Bellevue. Just awesome, awesome, huge, great park. It is cool to see everybody. It's mind-boggling that it's like the world is a small, shrunken place now with the internet. This park, in the wintertime, they put a ice skating rink up right over here, which is really cool. And you can ice skate it. It's uncovered, so you just ice skate around outside. Oh, are you going to be near? Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going to be at the moment. I'm not sure where I'm going to be at the moment, but yeah, I was out there, I mean, through there for a bit. Hey, Cindy, Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz would be probably really nice right now, but then again, I like Santa Cruz, but you probably know that. Yeah, I don't know about that, JR. We'll see. I had to kind of get through your area quickly. Kevin Gaslamp, does that mean Louisiana gas lamp? I don't know what that means. There's more gas lamp areas, aren't there? Isn't there a gas lamp neighborhood in San Diego? Oh, San Diego, okay. All right. Yeah, but this is a really awesome park, and I like to walk where it's flat, so it's a nice place to walk. There's just some little hills in this area. Hey, Lori. Dandy Dan, how's it going, man? Hey, Kelly. Oh, have you had some rain there, Cindy? Yeah. Yeah. So, give you a little bit. Jersey. All right. Nice. So a little view here. Oh yeah, thanks. I don't really get too involved with the numbers, but it is kind of cool to see big milestones creep up there. In my opinion, Florida. All right. In my opinion, the subscriber numbers are a little bit like I don't know. It's a little more of an ego thing to me, and I think people like to puff out their chest and say, "Oh, I have this many subscribers," and so I try not to think about that too much. But it is cool. I mean, it's hard to fathom 25,000 people following me, an old guy that lives in a tiny little van that travels around the West Coast, which is very odd to me. But I'm happy for everybody that's here, and it does help keep me getting to places. I'm older than you probably think. We won't say how old. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't want this to be, Nick, how's it going? I didn't want this to be a real long live stream, but we're at 20 minutes. We could probably just make it a few more minutes and then I'll, not pass, I'm close, very close. 29? Are you having another 29th birthday? Motown. Hey, thanks, Philip. Well, I appreciate that. What's for dinner tonight? I'm not sure. I think I forgot to take beef out of the freezer. I was gonna have a hamburger, but I forgot to take beef out of the freezer, so I think I just had a cup of coffee a few minutes ago. I think I'll probably make an egg and cheese sandwich. I have some really good local sourdough. There's a company here called Macrina Bakery. I think I mentioned them on a vlog recently. And the lady makes fantastic bread, just incredibly good bread. So, yeah, that's, I've got some of that, so I'll make some kind of sandwich with that. I wish the chat didn't scroll so fast because I can't keep up. Yeah, sourdough bread's some of my favorite stuff. I talk about it so much, but I haven't been buying a whole lot of sourdough lately. Thanks, Reled. Well, I mean, Darla, I'm a nobody. You know, I'm a nobody. I'm just a normal guy who is past middle age that lives in a tiny little van. You know, this whole thing is kind of mind-boggling to me. Yeah, I do need another cup of coffee, although I've been drinking a little bit too much lately. Almost done with that bag of Cafe Vita, so I need to go find some more local stuff. They have a company called thank you. I didn't put Yellowbird on the map. They were pretty popular when I found them, and when I first tried them, I did not like them very much. I mean, I liked it. I wasn't wowed with it. And then I bought, because I had the jalapeno one, and then I bought the Serrano, and that's when I said, oh yeah, this is the best stuff I've ever had. And then funny thing, I tried the jalapeno because they got in touch and offered us the deal. And I thought, you know, if I'm gonna be hawking this stuff, I should try it. So I tried the jalapeno, and now the jalapeno is, I think, second favorite. Just kind of funny. You like the sriracha? Yeah, I gave the sriracha away. I'm just not crazy about it. You buy it too, Gloria? Yeah, good. That's good. And you know, the thing is, a lot of people like the sriracha. Hey, Michael. Have a good work day. Oh, thanks, Mike. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that, dude. That'll go in the iPad fund. I tell you, I was this close to buying that iPad. As my eyes are getting, you know, older and weaker, I was looking at the bigger iPads too, and I was thinking, boy, that would be nice. That would help my editing too. But I was calm and collected, and I managed to walk out of the Apple store without spending any money, which is good. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. So, this is actually not a bad day to do a live stream, isn't it? I'm surprised I've got the cell service to do this. Cell service is a little spotty here, which is funny, but being it's such a big city, but maybe it has something to do with the skyscrapers back here. Of course, I was parked a ways from here last night, but I didn't have very good service where I was parked last night. Homesteading, no, I don't want to do homesteading. I want to do van life. Capitol Hill is gonna be. I have no sense of direction, so but Lake Washington is that way, so it'd be that way, and I'm guessing maybe 8 or 10 miles. Not too far, because we're in Bellevue, which is a different city than Seattle. They're separated by a big lake called Lake Washington. And you got to go over the lake, over one of 2 floating bridges. Very cool. One of them takes you over an island that Paul Allen used to live on. Nice out there, called Mercer Island. Yeah, without GPS, I'd be totally lost. No, people have not been very annoying. In fact, several times people have sent me an email saying, "Oh, I saw you parked somewhere, but I didn't want to bother you, so I'm just sending you an email," which is kind of cool. My rule, is if my door's open, come over and talk to me. Oh, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know how to say your name. We'll call you Z. Thank you, Z. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if my door's open, which if I'm in the van, the door's usually going to be open, unless I'm asleep, or I do take a nap with the door open sometimes. So I guess maybe you would wake me up occasionally if I had my door open, but but yeah, yeah, people have been very nice. I didn't know if anybody was going to get that foresty joke, but I'm glad you got it. I had some fancy coffee. Well, no, actually, I had grocery store coffee this morning. So, and then the coffee I made, Cafe Vita, that I made earlier. I guess that is fancy. And I'm missing comments again. So. Are you saying things, Ben? YouTube has been getting really good about censoring comments. They have been doing such a good job. I'm very happy with how they're doing. If they see anything that is slightly not family friendly, let's just say that, they'll throw it out, and it's fantastic. I'm so happy with how YouTube is going. It might be a little annoying to you if you're making comments that kind of aren't bad, but kind of just sounds like they are, and they get kind of tossed out because of that. But yeah, I'm happy with the controls that YouTube has been putting into place. And I'm missing more comments. Oh, I just realized something I can do. Oh, hey, have a good night, Mike. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well out there. Smart and Final? Did you say that before? Wow, I didn't know they would have Smart and Final. Hey, Nomadic, how's it going? That's pretty cool. There is a Smart and Final. There's a Smart and Final here in Washington, but they call it something else, and somebody just told me that maybe 2 weeks ago. Now I can't. Is it called Chef's Store? Maybe? I forget. But it's the same company. I should pop in there when I go buy one next time and see if they have Yellowbird. I like knowing where it is because it's hard for me to order stuff, I just don't like having to deal with waiting for mail to get to me. Oh, you saw it too at Smart and Final. That's cool. Yeah, I just don't like having to wait around for mail. I do that a lot. And I have a service that takes care of my mail. And, from time to time, I need to get something in my hand. And then hey, good night, Jesse. Thanks for stopping in. But But, oh, thank you, Botcat. That's very nice of you. I will. I will wander over and get a very nice cup of coffee. Yeah, Chef's Store. Oh, they're in Portland too? Yeah, okay. You know, they just name them differently, I guess, with the region. But it's the same store and pretty much all the same stuff in there. Oh, sorry, Ben. I don't know. I don't know why that is. They're not. I'm not seeing them on this side, or I may have missed them. Oh, thank you, Benny. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Hey, Sela. The new bed is fantastic. I am very happy with it. I did not want to do it. Somebody tried to encourage me to do it not too long ago, a couple of months back, and I did not want to. I did not want to tackle it, and then I had to because it was very creaky, and there was just no getting around it. I just had to do it, and so I finally did it, and I'm so glad I did. It's just such a better design. It weighs less. All the way around is just a better bed. So I am happy. Hey, good night, Terry. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Thanks. A cookbook? Probably not. I'm not much of a writer. Oh, thanks. I'm glad I'm glad I'm able to help you. And no, I'm not going to be putting Yellowbird in my coffee. Thank you very much. I like my coffee to taste like coffee, but I do eat plenty of Yellowbird. You know, when Yellowbird sent me the 4 bottles, I gave the sriracha away because I'm not crazy about sweets. Hot sauces, doesn't make any sense to me. But I gave it to some friends that I had met, and they liked it, so it was good. Yeah, so I kept the hot ones, and I've been pretty heavy-handed with it lately. Oh, hey, Kenneth, how's it going, man? I'm not a snowbird, I don't think. I think I'd need to be, I don't know. I think I'd need to be something else. You know, last year I left in the fall, and I was actually going to stay until the winter, but it started snowing, and I kept telling everybody it wasn't going to snow here, and so I was just going to stay as long as possible. But then it started snowing, and I skedaddled quick. But then I did have to, I had made plans to visit. Oh, really? You okay. Well, yeah, everybody has their favorites, I guess. Yeah, I had made plans to visit family, so it was probably better that I went down south because it was easier for them. It would have extended their drive to get up here. It does seem to snow, even in Portland. Really? I didn't know it was snowing down there too. That's kind of crazy. At least they have snow plows. The funny thing about Seattle is they have, I think, one snow plow, and there was one year that Portland sent snow plows up to Seattle to help out, and then they got dumped in snow, and so they called the plows back, said you're on your own, and Seattle still doesn't seem to care about getting snowplows because they keep saying it doesn't snow here. But they just keep saying it doesn't snow here, but it snows every year. At least, you know, I've been coming here for what? It just goes back now, it's like 6 years. Oh, thanks, Sue. I appreciate that. Hey, Scotland. All right. You saw somebody skiing down Queen Anne? Yeah, that's, I could see that happening. I skied down Queen Anne one time in my van when I had bad tires, and I learned to stay away from Queen Anne when it's when it's raining out. I haven't been there in the snow, but it's pretty it's pretty hilly. Queen Anne's a pretty hilly area. Hey Dan, thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. What kind of music do I listen to? I have not been listening to music much lately. I have some older stuff that from 70s, 80s, and 90s that I kind of listen to on a playlist if I'm driving. But lately I've been not listening to music so much. Yeah, this park is pretty awesome. It's just really, really awesome out here. This park is really cool. And then when I like it out here because you can really walk around, and then there's restaurants and stuff around here. I think I mentioned before there's a Beecher's cheese store or restaurants in the mall. So if you get hungry, you can go over there. And then they have Cafe Vita coffee, which is really good coffee. And I'm actually thinking I should walk back over there. But I don't want to go over there because I'd have to go back in the mall, and that's where that's where the Apple store is. And I might be tempted to actually buy the iPad. So I don't want to do that. I need to stay away from there. Yeah, they've got some arts. Hey, Lo, how's it going? They have some art kind of things. I should have walked over there, but there were a bunch of people and they were being loud, so I decided to walk in the other direction. Stanton, Michigan. Hey, how's it going? I don't think I've ever heard of Stanton, Michigan. I gotta look that up. 3 hours difference, yeah. 3 hours difference. I think, anyway. I think I missed some comments, but oh, thank you, Mac. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Calzona Outdoors. I'm gonna have lots and lots of coffee. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Everybody's being so generous tonight. I really appreciate it. If there were people being rude in the comments, I apologize. I thought about asking my friends to be a moderator, and then I decided to do this kind of spur of the moment. So I have no moderator, but if I do another live, I'll definitely have a moderator in there helping us out. Not a big Simon and Garfunkel fan of it, honestly. I remember listening to them when I was a kid, but not real big fan of theirs. I don't have any instant coffee, and no, I'm not crazy about instant coffee. Because I use the AeroPress, it's fast, so it's not, there's the time of boiling water, but other than that, it doesn't take any real time. In fact, I think AeroPress says they recommend a 2.5 minute brew time, and then you plunge it and you're ready to go. I do it longer than that, but I do 4.5 minutes. But yeah, I mean, I would rather spend a few minutes and have a really nice, good cup of coffee. If you like instant coffee, I think I told you, if you like instant coffee, like, drink instant coffee, right? Don't serve instant coffee to me, please. But oh, the Ben guy. Okay. Yeah, he was being a little rude. Sorry. I guess I could ban people. It's a little hard for me to do that here on my phone. It's a little easier to do this on my iPad. Oh, hey, thanks, Reload. I appreciate that so much. It's very nice of you. Austin. Oh, thank you, Nana. It's nice of you too. I appreciate that. I don't track that kind of thing. If you're interested in tracking prices, is that who asked me that? Richard. If you're interested in tracking prices, that's just not something that I do. But if you like that kind of thing, my my old friend Adventure Van Man Brian, he usually does it once a year. He'll do that kind of thing and show. He's got a little different setup now because he's in a box truck and he tows a trailer. But oh, thank you, Island Girl. Let's. I'm not. That's nice, Reload, but I'm not asking for help here. I'm just. The purpose of this video is just to let everybody know if you're looking for a vlog. That was on Thursday. There will be another one on next Thursday. And if I can get my act together, maybe we'll have one before Thursday. But yeah, but Thursday is the new day, and that was really the point of this live stream. But yeah, Adventure Van Man, he does a breakdown of all of that. And also Crumb from Van City Van Life, another friend of mine, he's starting to do that now too. So, oh, I think you're right, Kelly. Yeah, I think he just probably did one. I don't, I haven't been watching everybody's videos very much lately. I've been catching a few of Crumb's now and then lately, but it's been really hard for me to catch up. Yeah, Van City Van Life. So he just uploaded one about that, about finances and things, and talking about he's going to try to track that and do more videos in the future about it. I do like how Brian does his, and Brian's such a cool guy. Don't tell Crumb this, but I think Adventure Van Man is the best van life channel on YouTube. Yeah, Joe, he is. Not really, but yeah, if you want to get a really good idea about van life, Adventure Van Man is definitely the way to go. Kenneth, I think you asked if I'm going to meet up with him. I have not called him. I thought about calling him or texting him, but the reason he's here is his friend's mother just passed away, and they were taking care of stuff down near Olympia, and so he's been working here and then going down to Olympia on his days off. So he's busy. He's really busy. So I didn't even bother texting him. Hopefully he doesn't think I hate him or something. But yeah, I didn't even bother texting him just because I know he's busy and he's really running. And that job he's doing is a tough job. He's actually working for another friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours. Really cool guy. I haven't even texted him or seen him either. But yeah, it would be nice to see him. It's been a long time since I've seen Brian. But I don't know. I always feel bad about getting in touch with him and asking if he wants to meet up, because I know he's just always so busy that I don't want to put anything else on his plate. He's got my number. He can always contact me if he wants to. Well, he should have my number. Maybe he's lost it over these years. Hey, Oren. And Alfred, how's it going? Oh, Alfred and Christine, how's it going? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you stopping in. It is hard to keep up. There's too many van life channels. I've been doing this since what? This has been now 7.5 years. So things were different 7.5 years ago. A lot different. Yeah, Mandy Van Halen. I don't think I've I don't think I know him. I mean, I know who he is, but I've never actually. Yeah, we've never met. But yeah, he's usually a busy YouTuber too. So I am I'm not big on the desert these days. I've been droning on about this lately, but yeah, he seems like a nice guy. He's been very friendly to me in comments on my videos. So Maddie seems like he's a good guy. Yeah, I've been complaining about this much too much lately, but I am tired of the desert. I was born in the desert, lived most of my life in the desert, started van life in the desert, did a year and a half, and it was where I'm from. It's usually over 100, well over 100 degrees for 10 months out of the year, and it was ridiculously difficult. And whenever I go back to the desert and it gets a little bit warm, I just remember that, and I don't really want to do that anymore. So that's what actually brought me up here. I had friends that were from LA, but they moved up here, and they kept telling me, come up here, it's so much nicer up here. And so I came up here and ended up staying 4 years. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't see your name. Oh, is that Aloha Girl? Thank you so much. For some reason I can't, it's glitching on me and I can't see your name. But I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. All right, thanks. Nice seeing you, Sherry. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, cooler weather's so much easier, Gloria, because I can just turn my heater on, but I don't have enough power to run a air conditioner. So yeah, to me, if I'm gonna be someplace, I'd rather be in a cooler area. It's just easier to handle. Plus, I had heat stroke when I was a teenager, and ever since then, it's been difficult, you know. I didn't even realize that for probably 10, 15 years, that after you've had heat stroke that you have to be extra careful. But I know that now, so I really have to, I really, I don't drink alcohol at all anymore, but if the beer helps you, that's great. Hey Kelly, nice to see you. Take care. Yellowbird, hopefully you want coffee too. That's the thing that I really push. You know, if you like the Yellowbird, that's great, but coffee is the thing I'm really trying to get everybody to get on. I'm not joking either. Oh wow, you're in Doheny. Nice. Very nice. That is a beautiful place down there. I spent a little bit of time down there over the summer, and it was nice. I enjoyed it. It was busy though, so it was a little much for me. But I really enjoyed being down there. Hey there, Super. Are you British? Is that why you want tea? You want tea? That's great too. But we're in Seattle. We're supposed to be drinking coffee here, right? Seattle and coffee. That's what goes together. Hey, Record Crate. Oh, matcha. Okay. Belize. You're in Belize, Deacon. Nice. I don't know much about Belize, but I know I would probably like it there. Well, except for the heat, maybe, right? Coffee has flavonoids too, you know. You do both coffee and tea. Awesome. I probably shouldn't comment on that, Graham. You're gonna get me in trouble. You know what I like is when people say, "Oh, I don't drink Starbucks, but I like Seattle's best," and I'm like, it's the same thing. It's Starbucks. It's just packaged in a different package. That's all it is. Is Santa Monica my favorite place? I'm not quite sure that's true. Oh, humidity too. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. I'm not I'm not sure what the power stations means there. Oh, yeah, Michael, I only recharge off of solar, and so it's slow for me to recharge. That's just the thing. If I had the only reason I would want a bigger van is to have more solar panels on top. Um, but I don't want a bigger van. I have been looking. Can we see the van from here? Sort of, maybe. Uh, I was looking at this last week, and I was kind of realizing that I could put another solar panel up on the van if I wanted to. I'd have to make some major changes, but I could do it, and that would be helpful. But yeah, just charging is slow. I didn't get anything today hardly. Uh, and it's supposed to rain, I think, the next 2 days, so it'll be an interesting couple of days coming up ahead. But um, that's that's Washington for you. Oh, Silver Lake, nice. I like Silver Lake. No, wait a minute, I'm thinking of Silverdale. I don't know where Silver Lake is. Sumner, I know where Sumner is. I was just around your area. My latest vlog, not too far. I actually was thinking about going over to Sumner and just kind of showing people all the warehouses there, because there's REI's warehouses there. Is it Lululemon? Is that what that is? And the only reason I know of that is because there was a young lady that I was working with that got a job there, and she was talking about what a great company it is. But I guess they have a big warehouse there. Dometic has a big warehouse there. If you know uh, RV stuff, the big RV product company, Dometic, they have a warehouse there. I was thinking about going over there, and then I ended up going to Federal Way or Felony Way. I think that was better for the vlog anyway. Motorcycle? Wow, that would be a big change. That's very cool. That is very cool. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do that at all, but that is a very cool thing. Well, we are now, what are we at now? We're at almost an hour. Look at that. That's a short, what did I label this? A quick live stream? and we're and we're almost at an hour. Um, I should probably call it quits. I'm gonna need to. Oh, my feet are wet again. Oh well. Um, I should probably end this here. Thank you everybody that helped out. Um, I, I'm reconsidering the iPad now, actually, which is a good thing. That would help production a little bit, but yeah, I think I better end this. Sorry for the more questions that are coming in. If you want to know more information on my whole solar setup and stuff, I do get into that uh, very deeply, and I do have. If you go to my channel page and go over to playlists, there's a van build playlist there, and I really get into detail on some of those. Now those are older videos and they're pretty horrible, but they have all my opinions about solar. In simply put, things need to be simple. I want simple. So that's um, that's why the solar is the way it is. But there's the van. So you see, I could put another solar panel on there, and that's the cork videos are in there too. I don't do insulation. Uh, so yeah, so I mean, well, I don't know if I deserve it, but it would make life easier for me. But yeah, um, Yeah, so anyway, if you've got questions, it's a little easier to get those. Hey, dude, how's it going, man? I don't know if you're in Portland, but yeah, nice to see you. Yeah, so I was going to end this, and then I got caught up in questions again. I'm trying to answer everybody's questions, but we should probably end it. So we're at an hour pretty much. So thank you everybody that helped out. The iPad is looking like it's going to be a thing. So I might wander back over there, or go back over tomorrow. I had plans tomorrow, but I think it's supposed to rain, so it might be a good day to spend some time in the in the mall inside and get stuff like that taken care of. Yeah, so hey, Puget Sound guy. Hey, dude. John, nice to see you. So we're wrapping it up here for everybody that's just coming in. This was supposed to be a quick one, but yeah. So thanks everybody that helped out. I really appreciate it. And again, for anybody that missed it, the whole purpose of this was to let you know that at least for the next little while, no more vlogs on Saturdays, but Thursdays, 5 p.m. Pacific time, because West is best, will be vlog days coming up here. So thanks everybody that helped out. I really appreciate it. Above and beyond, I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.